in terms of AML, since last year, there's been a lot of talk about anti-money laundering and all. Regulator has been putting a lot of checks as well. Things have changed a lot for us. There's a very fast tool for the identity verification, and then there are checks to make sure that we're in compliant with AML.
Right.
How are things on your side, on the lender side?
Yeah. So we have to comply with that as well too, right? Like I know on the private space there's a little bit less regulation and rules and guidelines, but when it comes to AML we still have to abide by those rules too, right? So that's very important. I think it's a good thing. We have to do some of those similar checks. So you do your check, we do our checks. They have happened pretty fast, right? So I think initially once they got implemented, was it January this year? I think it was around there. It was pretty new. We were all getting used to some of the tools, and maybe it was a little bit more time consuming at that point. But I think now, especially with the technology that there is out in the industry, it's made it more streamlined with how we kind of do it on our side. So I haven't really seen much of a hiccup on our side when it comes to processing times, and we are now doing those AML checks, which again is a good thing.
Anything that strikes your mind in terms of somebody failing the AML check, in terms of the down payment maybe, or the identity, or any one-off scenario that you can come up with?
Haven't seen a ton of it. Honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot of fails on that side of thing. Because what normally happens is the broker's doing those checks beforehand anyways. Right? Because you're going to be doing your checks. So when it comes to us, we're doing similar checks anyways, maybe a little bit more detailed, but by the time it already hits our desk, you've already done your background, right? Especially with our good broker partners that we work with. They know that we're going to need all that being taken care of. Or if there are any questions, we'll address it up front. You provide their ID up front. We do additional checks if need be, right? So usually our broker partners are up front with us on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, there is no point wasting our time, your time, right? And even when we are doing those checks, it costs us money as well, right?
It's a waste of time. If you're holding back information about a client past history or transgression, we find out that at the last second before funding, well, we just created an unfortunate experience for the client. And number one, it was based on the client not telling you and you not telling us, right? But now we just waste a lot of time and money, right? Because that deal might have still fit somewhere else.
100%.
Right? Or it might have been a deal that no one needs to be doing, right? So at least we can know that up front. That's the most important thing, is transparency. And that's what we ask from our brokers, right? If we ask for the only income doc we need is bank statements, don't send those at the last second. Send those up front so we know how to structure the deal. Right? So transparency is the biggest thing for us.
100%. How closely does the lenders follow the real estate market? Any trends or guidelines you guys follow to see if you guys are going to be busy in next 6 months? Now is the time for breather. Do you guys do that sort of analysis on your end?
Constantly. So we have a team, we have our risk team, we have our credit team that's always monitoring trends. And that's where you'll see the different changes in risk appetite, loan to values. On our side, I think the loan to values would be your biggest gauge. If you start seeing lenders doing 85% first or 90% first, you would imagine it's going to be a very good market, right? Because that's what was happening 2-3 years ago. Right now, you're probably seeing loan to values shrink a little bit. That's because lenders are being a little bit more conservative because they're not sure where the bottom is, if we're close to it or right at it, right? So I think that's what you'll see. So we do always manage it, and you'll see it being translated into loan to values and risk appetite.